Yeah.
label.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's James here. So we're here in beautiful downtown Naples, Florida, and this is the Florida Workers United rally that they have going on down here on 5th Avenue. How's it going, News Now South Florida? So I was originally trying to get some drone footage of what was going on. However, it is a restricted airspace, so I was not able to take off. So we're down here with Bonnie. She's the lady who organized the entire thing. As you can see, we got some people out here getting some honks. So, how's it going, Steve and Jenny? How's it going, Jason? So, everything going on down here. Everyone's just out here saying, hey, let us go back to work. So we're just going to hang out here, see what's going on, check it out. Looks like everything's going good. Everyone's having fun. So.
Doing burnout! Burnout!
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, it's small, but that's not what matters. What matters is getting people back to work. I saw a honk from Naples Lumber. So here, wait. You mind if I take a video of your sign?
What?
You mind if I take a video of your sign? So, it says honk if you haven't been paid. So.
Okay, burnout.
Yeah, don't want to get them.
That was definitely
Sorry, my drinks here.
Yeah, this is actually where 41 South meets with 41 North.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How's it going? There we go. Woo. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'll see you guys in a little while.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
What's the name of your magazine or your...
This one is Southwest Florida Oath Accountability Project, but I'm actually starting another channel that I'm going to start promoting here soon.
How can I find you?
I can give you an email address if you want.
Yeah, I can't write it down though. Do you have a card or anything? Or
I do not.
do you have a pen?
Here, just take mine and I'll get it to you.
Okay.
You contact me.
Yeah, that works.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
that works.
Oh, thanks. I see your pictures on Facebook.
Oh,
all the
good.
time. They're
Thank you.
beautiful.
Good. Thank
Have a good day.
Thank you for coming out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really appreciate you guys.
Not a problem.
We just want to get back to work, but we want...
Here,
Yeah, no, I figured.
just so we can connect.
Christopher Foot? I've seen this somewhere.
Yeah, you
I don't know.
You've done stuff for some of the magazines, some of the local magazines, I think.
They, over the years, sir, she's seen my photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I think I follow you. I might even follow you.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll check it out.
No, but if I've been here for about a half hour. just hit me up if you need some stills. I see
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
ready for them, but
Yeah, I got this going just in case. I got all the goods, lots of goodies.
just send me an email or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm James, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, I shake your hand, but
Yeah. While we're here, I guess.
yeah, a lot of people are. Hey, how's it going, Lane? How's it going, Ray?
Yeah, fortunately. How about that? Yeah, but his business his company's kind of so it might go under. Oh wow. We're trying to sell it.
Oh, there we go. Correct. See you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we're going more into the crowd here. Got some cars coming. Fix the system. I agree. Oh. Got some more folks over here. Mind if I see your signs? So, it's got open call centers 24/7. 96% not paid, unacceptable. I agree. And nothing works until we do. Let's go. So, got a good positive message going around here. Florida's got 99 problems. DEO is all of them. So,
America.
amen. So here we go. We got honk if you're waiting for unemployment check. Protect Plumbing out here honking. The feed going through good, everybody?
Mine are the unfortunate honks.
Aw.
I mean, they're good, but
Yeah.
they're the bad honks. They're the people that are still waiting.
Yeah. There's too many of them.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. You as well. So, bail out people, not Wall Street. It's a good sign there. Ron D, reboot your system. So, how's it going, guys?
Please.
Absolutely. We got more signs over here. These halves are not the helping halves. So, you guys having fun out here?
No,
You guys having fun?
not
I'm
really.
homeless living in my car with my cat.
You what?
I said I'm homeless, newly homeless, living in my car with my cat.
Oh goodness, that's
yeah,
not
I'm
good.
having a blast.
Oh yeah,
And I'm a heart patient. This is
Oh.
fun.
yeah. And unfortunately, the unemployment system's busted. So.
Yeah, and I had a small business and a home 3 months ago too.
Oh,
But they just ran out of small business money.
yeah.
And I guess what I got.
Zilch, nada. Oh, that's a shame. So, what kind of business was it?
Fundraising for high schools, which
Oh.
are now closed.
Nice. Nice.
I know God has a sense of humor, but he really should get with somebody else now.
Yeah, you get a different, joke department.
Really. Really.
So,
I talked to him so much, he's like, listen, don't you have any friends? You know?
yeah. Well, hopefully things get better. Hopefully they start, they have those big rallies up in, I think, what was it, Michigan?
Here's
The other
the
day?
thing though. Right now, people are upset.
Yeah.
Give it another 3 weeks and people are going to get angry.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
then what's going to happen is rioting and looting.
Yeah, which is what we don't want.
Desperate people do desperate things. It's just
Absolutely.
simple.
Absolutely.
You know, mothers will feed their children however they can.
Yep.
You know,
And-
nobody's helping, and the government didn't bring in the military. You know, when we give aid to Africa, we don't say, you know what, the trucks are in Nairobi,
Yeah.
coming. No, we have trucks out to the huts.
Yeah,
Right?
everywhere.
If you don't have a car and you don't have the gas to go get in that line for 2 hours, guess
screwed.
what?
Yeah, you're screwed.
I haven't been in one.
Yeah,
For those, I have a car, but I
Yeah.
don't have the gas.
yeah. Oof.
They've forgotten. If you check, what's your name?
James.
James G.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh, God. James, you know what? If you check right now, there are no resources. Everybody's waiting
Yeah.
for somebody else, and guess what? It's
It's
us.
all gone.
The haves have to help the have-nots.
Yeah,
I've been in service my whole life, probably before I was a have-not,
yeah,
up until 3 months ago. But
Yeah.
you know what the thing is? Who are they waiting for? Because no one's coming.
yeah.
The white knight government is not showing up.
Yep.
Okay, so if do you know there's more millionaires per capita in Marco and Naples than there is in Beverly Hills and Bel Air?
I was gonna say it's
You know
actually
what
one of the
they're doing?
richest. It's yeah, it's one of the richest counties in the country.
Today I was picking up my prescription,
Mhm.
thanks to my little sister who sent me money. At Walmart, 3, James, I swear on my grandchildren, 3 big screen TVs. I'm not kidding you. And the Walmart persons were helping them put them in their car because they're having a sale.
Yeah.
How long do you think the have-nots are going to watch that when they're hungry?
Not very long.
That's what I'm
Not
telling
very
you.
long.
I mean, you go, if you were in Miami, Jacksonville, you know, it's tilting. But here, where we think it's oh so nice,
Yeah. No, it's nice over here.
I mean, like I said, I've been here 30 years in Marco Island. Now, what
Yeah.
I'm telling you is that there are, though it's invisible to the haves, there's homeless,
Yep.
there's poor,
Yep.
there's immigrants that are going to get nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's been quite a few times where I've come and I've walked around, just went walking around at 10, 11 o'clock at night. There's people that go and they sleep over there by the train depot,
Oh, yeah.
all that stuff. I mean, it's
You know
Out
that the
some of
cops
these
are
alleyways.
pushing people out too?
Yeah.
There's nowhere, James, there's nowhere to sit. You know how people used to be able to sit like at a table or something?
yeah. Now they try and
It's
tell you like,
illegal.
oh,
no,
you're
it has
loitering.
a sign. And I made a protest yesterday at racetrack.
Here
What?
around here or
Yeah, up on the one up there. Straight
Oh,
up
the-
Collier.
yeah.
And I said I will not be moved. I'm not congregating, and I have
Yeah.
a legal background. I understand what that means.
Yep.
And I'm not 6 feet by anyone.
Yeah.
I'm a heart patient. I need to be out of the sun. There's a fan there.
Yeah.
So they offered, the district manager called me after I talked to the manager. They offered to give me $10 gas, a drink, and a sandwich if I would leave. He called his corporate in Atlanta, I swear to God. And so I said, no, I'm making a protest.
Wow.
If you decide to call the police, that's what they said they were going to call. Guess
Yeah.
what? They did.
Nice.
That's what's really happening.
Yeah.
That's what's really happening. But the cops they have to do their job,
Yeah.
just like in Germany.
Yeah.
They're just doing their job.
Yeah. Don't ask
And
questions.
well,
I
up their
gotta-
pay grade.
yeah.
And subsequently, if I want to use their free Wi-Fi, I can go sit in my car with no air conditioning.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say I actually have a live stream going. Would you want to tell your story?
what?
I have an online channel. I
Oh,
reach
sure.
anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000 people.
Sure.
So, all right, guys. And then what was your name again?
Gigi.
What's up?
Gigi.
Gigi. Hey everybody. Got Gigi here. She's got a little story she'd like to tell you guys. So, if you want to start, go ahead.
Yeah, I was a have 3 months ago. At home, had a business. And now, circumstances, now I'm living in my car with Scotty, my cat.
Kitty. Oh, there's a kitty.
Yep,
Hi, Scotty.
Scotty. And there are no resources at all for the homeless, for the new poor, people
Yeah.
who lost their job. That they were a have, and I never forgot where I came from, even though I was a have. What I did for a living for 27 years is fundraising, advertising for high schools. They're closed.
Yeah.
So I keep getting whammy. But as I've been out here, living on the streets. I have talked to so many people. The immigrants that are good enough to mow your lawn, clean your house, they're the ones that are up on your roof, not the roofer you hired. They're getting nothing. And they're getting more and more and more desperate. The poor, that was already poor, that were barely making it, they're getting desperate. And the homeless are hopeless. But this is going to change soon from being upset and homeless and scared to being angry, because mothers will do anything to feed their kids.
True.
And as nice as we think everything's is in Naples, and I've been here 30 years, the haves see them, they're them. The have-nots, they're invisible to them. But they're going to become visible because there's no resources at all. The billionaire schizophrenic doesn't have a clue. He doesn't have a clue what it is to struggle. And we're struggling. When we give aid all over the world. We bring out the truck to the hut. Here, they say, oh, we're going to distribute food. If you have a car, if you have gas money to sit in a line for an hour and even drive them, they don't. That's why we call them poor, because they're poor and homeless. Every time they say on television, stay at home, it's a dagger into their heart, into every homeless person's heart, because there's no shelter in place. There's no shelter. Stay at home, there's no home. But there's also no resources. So the government didn't bring it in. If the military brings in aid there, they don't set up in Nairobi and tell people to walk 60 miles. They go and take the aid out to the huts. If we gave aid to us, the way we give aid to them, and we need it. We need it. These people, I am not getting a stimulus check. They just read out a small business stimulus check 2 days ago. Yeah. Nothing for me. I'm getting nothing. Not a dollar, and there's no resources. And everybody, all these rich millionaires here are waiting for something, but they could be doing. Instead, they're golfing and they're buying big screen TVs at Walmart. Yeah. It's unbelievable. And the numbers that they tell you, that's just for you not to panic. You know what you have to do to become a confirmed case? Go to your private doctor. You get that? Private doctor. They decide, they give you a prescription. It's faxed into the hospital. The hospital calls you. You come in for a test. If you don't have a private doctor, you can't afford it. So what you have is a petri dish of homeless people living 10 in these small whatever. And the people who have just been released from jail, they just went to the shelters here at St. Matt's. Mm-hmm. They immediately, and the 6 foot is bunk beds. Yeah. So 6 foot. So what's happening is the confirmed cases is a ridiculous. Take that times 10. The deaths, take those times 30, because you can even speak to cops right here. I spoke to one for 2 hours the other day, Collier County cop. Mm-hmm. He was there to remove me from the racetrack when I sat down their bench. But anyway, when they go to the dead bodies that are here in nice Naples, they die of a heart attack, they die of a stroke, they die of old age. Yeah. That's what they're saying. Yeah. But they're not testing those dead bodies to see if they had coronavirus. Now take that times, our death rate is hundreds of thousands more. And they're just saying these numbers every day so you won't be afraid. And we're going to reopen the country. But the truth is, it's in the prisons. It's in every jail. They just released all the misdemeanors. They went to the shelters. That's another petri dish. Mm-hmm. And they became homeless. And that's another petri dish. The homeless, the poor, the released, the unconfirmed cases are walking around among you, the haves. Wouldn't it be smarter for the haves to use their money and their time to help the have-nots?
I agree. I mean, I'm a very big capitalist person, and the thing is like a lot of these business owners, you know, I mean, they're gonna be without workers, and when they're without workers, these workers lose everything. They're not gonna have workers to come back to work. Like a lot of them are just gonna be so desperate
that's from that.
Exactly.
How do you bounce back from their revenue? Even businesses that maybe they live from month to month.
Yeah.
But the people that work there live from week to week. Some of them live day to day. We're talking about waiters or whatever. Those people day to day. And the people working in the back, cleaning the booths and doing bar setup and all that, that's immigrants. And if you think they're not hiring me, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Okay? You're stupid. So how do they bounce back?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be very difficult. There's been a significant strain on the economy, and it's gonna affect both sides. It's gonna affect both sides heavily.
Well, here's the thing: all the rich people, this is what they talk about. My IRA,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
my IRA, my mutual fund, my stocks.
Yeah.
So they're feeling a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
Okay. But if they're heavily vested in one of these stocks, they might be feeling a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they become us.
Yep.
And then they care.
Yeah.
When they could have cared when they were them. And that's just insane to me. There are absolutely no resources. You can't call Red Cross, United Way, they're depleted.
Yeah.
And they say we have not getting any donations. You know, and St. Matt's has mismanaged their millions and millions of dollars.
Yep.
Instead of trying to build another big store, we should have put up studio apartments.
Yeah, more. Yeah. I know there was a little while back they were talking about doing some more affordable housing here in Collier County, and it's just been up in the air. Like they can't make a decision on it. You know.
You know what's empty here, James? Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hotel rooms.
Yep.
Of condos. So many of them.
Yeah.
And the ones they just built that are empty. You know, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. There's a place to help people. You know, in New York, they took over hotels.
And started repurposing them.
Well, they took over hotels to house the frontline workers, the nurses, and the doctors. How easy it would be to do that to help the people that have no food, no air conditioning, nothing.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, when I was so saddened to hear our governor say, and he's having a meeting today, about reopening, and he even said reopening the bars. He doesn't get it.
No.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. And if they reopened right now, we'd have people literally like it is in Venezuela.
Yeah.
Have you watched that?
I actually have not been following on Venezuela.
Oh my God, in Venezuela, because there's so much poverty.
Yeah.
They are taking their family members wrapped in sheets and putting them outside.
That's crazy.
They had a video of a police officer stopping 3 guys. They opened their trunk, they took out a dead body, they put it on the street, and the cop told them to pick up their dead body, put it back in their trunk, and get out of here. I swear to God. Maybe these people will start getting it when there's dead bodies on our street rather than in the houses. And suicides, my God, James. The suicide rate here right now is off the charts.
Yeah.
Through the roof.
It's only going to get worse.
Yeah, you know, because people become hopeless, and there's nothing for them to hang on to, they think, which is sad, really sad. And it's a matter of human kindness. Had somebody offered them love and human kindness, maybe it would have been different.
Qualify for it?
No, we have to find the street. We have to give them a sign.
How come? Oh my God.
Do you want us to give you a sign?
No.
That's a half. You know what's crazy? The last thing I really want to share with you too is These people, our average age here is now about, I don't know, 70.
Yeah.
Do you know what 70-year-olds grew up? In the 60s.
Yeah.
During protesting, during sit-ins, where are the old hippies?
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's not very many
These
people here.
people grew up in the 60s, for God's sake. And they're not out here because it's hot. If they're hot, imagine what a person with no air conditioning in their little house with 10 people.
Yeah.
I'm hot, I have no air conditioning in my car, and I'm homeless.
Yeah.
Where are you? You know, they're not here. And they grew up in the 60s. I want to kick them.
Yeah, that was a big era for civil rights movements, protests, peaceful assemblies.
We were arrested. We chained ourselves to stuff.
Yeah.
I did my first sit-in when I was in 8th grade.
Yep.
With my girlfriend. I can't believe these old hippies are not. We can't spur any civil.
There's no spark.
Yes.
There's a major lack of spark.
Exactly, James. I love you. There's no spark.
Yep.
There's no spark. I talked to a lady today, and she was like, well, everything's going good in my business. And I was like, oh my God, please care. And people were looking at me at Walmart. I don't care. Get your TV and move on. You know what I mean? Really. Get your TV and move on. And this woman really, it was like deer in the headlights, just glazed over. You know, because she has all her needs met.
Yep.
and Scotty is hot in my car.
Yeah. Actually, we have a viewer here that's saying they were hippies in the 60s, got rich in the 80s, and said fuck everything else into the 20s.
I love it. That's exactly right, and that's exactly. Oh, I love that. I'm going to remember it.
Yep, that was.
Claim it as my own.
Yeah.
But thank you. You know, here you are, a young man, out here covering this. Because you obviously see that it's an important thing.
It is.
You know, these waiters and waitresses, though a lot of them that are out here, lost their jobs.
Yeah.
And many of them lost their insurance. And let's tell the truth about waiters and waitresses for a second, and bartenders. They get a W-2 that has their $2.40 an hour.
Yeah.
Now they only claim what they want to pay taxes on. I mean, let's not lie. And so their income for the American Gestapo, i.e. the IRS, may be, here, and therefore they're only going to get $38.52.
Exactly.
But if they claim, because they make money in the season, so if you spread, and this also happened, by the way, in season. Which is why the governor didn't shut everything down.
True. I was going to say it took him a little while to do that.
He did it because he knows that we live and breathe on the Yankee dollar.
Yep.
And you pull that bottom one out of the
until
Jenga.
The majority of the Northerners left, and
That's right. Everything's about it because every business is dependent on every other business.
True. Like that's what a majority of this town survives on is the tourism industry.
It really
here,
is.
So.
And it's every town. Think of a town that isn't in Florida.
Yeah.
So you pull out that bottom Jenga.
Yep. And the whole thing comes
falls down.
Yep.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly right. But to reopen it is ridiculous because you're just going to get infection. You're also talking about it comes in waves. Look at China right now.
Yeah.
Wuhan
just put up another 50%.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's funny too, 'cause I remember a lot of people were saying, like, there's something really suspicious. They haven't had any numbers going up for a while, yet all these other countries started having it, and what's going on? And then all of a sudden, boom, just skyrocket.
Right.
So.
And what's really funny is to blame the WHO, which they have their blame.
Yeah.
But we also have an incredible intelligence. I mean, our intelligence community here, the FBI, the CIA, and all the, could have been over there checking things out.
Exactly.
And I'll never forget the first briefing that he did. He said he was letting the people come in. And he didn't think that would be, and he used this word, if you go back, he didn't think that would be seeding.
Seating?
Seeding. S-E-E-D-E-D. Okay, seeding
Oh.
the country. James, that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
He kept letting them come in, and he seeded the country. But he's not a farmer because he doesn't know how to work hard.
Yeah.
So he seeded the field, and then he walked away and had lunch. Oh my God. But he seeded it because he could have stopped everything.
Yep.
He could have stopped the flights. He didn't. And now he's looking for, and it's really funny is when he blames the WHO. If they would have told us sooner, and if we would have been able to act responsibly sooner, his daily briefings are just showing everyone that we're in a very scary leadership situation right now. I mean, come on. In the same briefing, he said that we're 240,000 Americans were going to die. A couple of sentences later, you go back and look at it. He said, I have great approval rating. Oh my God, this isn't a show. This isn't a show. And you know what? You're fired if it was. You know, this is not a show, James.
No.
Who cares what his approval rating was? He just told us 250,000 people are going to die.
Yeah.
My approval. That, James. If he was the president and he said that, people would be like, listen, Baker Act him. You know what? They would, you know they would. Somebody would come and say, get him the help he needs.
Yeah.
You know, but because he's got a security team, nobody's doing that.
Yeah.
You know? But it's ridiculous.
So.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. I agree hearing what you had to say. You have a wonderful day.
You. Take care.
You as well. Bye, Kitty.
See, he's chill as long as he's
Yeah, he's just chilling there.
happy.
Yep.
Scotty. Scotty.
Hi, Scotty. So, all right. Have a wonderful day.
There he goes. Thinks he's a dog.
Yep. God bless you as well. Thank you. So, all right, guys. Move around here, see if anyone else wants to give a speech. So. Have a good day. Thank you. I work for myself. Yeah. So, got a live stream going on, so.
Give me the cowbell. Don't trust me with cowbell. No, because
Have a good day, guys.
I already told Mallory. I said I literally had
Take it easy. Facing right here. All right, everybody. So, just wanted to come down here. I'd seen there was going to be a rally for everyone. Sorry, I haven't really been looking too much at the comments. I was just kind of hearing what this lady had to say. So, anyway, there is a, what do they call it again? It was the workers force something. I completely forgot already. Sorry. It's kind of out of it. Standing in the sun for a while. So, but they had a little rally going on. Basically, one side of the street, people wanted to go back to work. There was a side that I walked over to just a moment ago. A couple of them did not want to go back to work, and they had their reasons for it, completely understandable. However, the other side is saying that, we need to go back to work because this isn't sustainable anymore. So just kind of wanted to go around, see what was going on, check it out, and give anyone a opportunity to speak openly on a free platform for them. So, I agree. Yeah, I think honestly, if you want to work, you should work. If you don't want to work, so be it. And I think people need to have a freedom of choice in this. No, absolutely, John. I mean, and that's my point exactly. Is that if you want to go back to work, by all means, go back to work. If you don't want to go back to work, don't. Yeah, I mean, there are risks involved with going back to work. Spreading this any further than it already has. So. I'll wait for the elevator and it cut out. So I do apologize if the video feed goes out. No, you're fine, you're fine. Oh, no, I mean, I agree that going back to work does present its risks. It does increase the chance of spreading COVID-19, etc. However, I mean, I had to say, and that the lady was right at the beginning when she was talking about how people are just going to start getting tired. People are going to start getting tired. They're going to get tired of not being able to eat, not being able to provide, and it's going to get worse. You're going to have people looting, you're going to have people rioting, and it could get ugly really fast. So. Exactly, and I think that's a lot of what people were trying to voice in their frustrations was the fact that, a lot of these mom and pop shops have to close, but a lot of these larger businesses, they're considered essential, and that, I try not to get too political in what I do, but I am for a free market, and I feel that, what should be right and okay for one business should be all right and okay for another business. I don't think we should be able to, just pick and choose what is and isn't essential. Granted, there's certain things that are, not necessarily necessities, absolutely, but again, to each their own. You make a good point, Eric. Seems like, everybody's dying from coronavirus. Sorry, well, folks, give me 1 second. Work for a company making safety valves for pipelines. Tell me, how is it essential? Define safety valves. Like, what exactly, do you do? And I do appreciate a lot of those memes. That, you see those memes like, oh, somebody got into a car wreck and died and got ejected or whatever, blah blah blah, died from COVID-19. Yeah, I think that they do label, cause of death as COVID-19 a little excessively. I was actually just talking about that earlier. It's I think that it's it's a little swayed in favor of continuing what's going on. I agree, free country. I mean, it's part of natural selection. It really is. I mean, the more you expose yourself to the elements, the more of a resistance you do build to whatever foreign substances are out there. And okay, so you create those valves. Oh, that seems kind of like a cool job. So, yeah, I mean, but who knows? I mean, it may be essential to have those just in case. I mean, God forbid they start shutting more stuff down, and that becomes non-essential, and something leaks. You want to make sure you have those valves in place. So, I mean, I can understand that aspect of it, but I do believe that people should have a choice. A choice in whether or not they want to continue to work, whether they don't want to work. That's my thoughts on it. True. Does anyone else want to have add to the conversation? True. I got a friend who said that his family's got some oil fields over in Texas, and they haven't been running for a while. Pardon me, folks. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate the love and respect. Sure. I mean, there's a lot of unchecked data that's going around right now as far as what's going on. So I mean, for the most part, all of it's speculative, and that can get dangerous. I mean, if this really is as serious as they're making it out to be, then it could get pretty crazy. And if it's not, then so. Hey, Magic. Yeah, sorry. No, I walked away. I'm getting ready to head out here soon, so I just didn't know if anyone wanted to keep conversation going for a little bit, kind of talk. All right, folks. I'm gonna wrap this up here right now. I appreciate everyone who stopped in. That was kind of cool going around. Got some good support. I didn't go live as soon as I was there. I was kind of just walking around, talking to some people. So, but I did have the cameras running. Got some nice stills. I'm gonna try and work here in the next day or so. I'm working on a project right now, so kind of limited on my time. Figured I'd take a break from what I was doing, shoot on out here, check out the rally, see what was going on with it, and yeah. So anyway, I appreciate you guys coming out. Appreciate you News Now South Florida for sharing this. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy your weekends. It's about to be the weekend. We got Friday night going on. Hopefully you guys have some fun plans with friends, family, etc. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a good evening. Later.